Hey everybody, it's Kay, and let me tell you something, shyness. It's something we've all felt. That feeling that holds you back, keeps your awesome hidden from the world. You know what I'm talking about, but the truth is, shyness doesn't define you. It's not who you are, it's just something that's been holding you back. But guess what? We're about to blow that shyness out of the water. Before we start, could you please like the video, share it, and subscribe to our channel? Also, hit the notification bell for more. In this video, we're diving deep into the heart of shyness. We're going to break it down, understand it, and most importantly, conquer it. We're going to uncover those hidden talents, that incredible potential you have inside, and unleash it on the world. Get ready to step into the spotlight, because the real you is ready to shine. You know, shyness has been around forever. Think about it, every single person who's ever walked this earth has felt that twinge of hesitation, that urge to shrink back, and over time, different cultures have had their own take on it. There were times when shyness was seen as this mark of politeness, of good manners, like holding back was a sign of respect. Then, there were eras where it was viewed as a weakness, a flaw in your character that needed fixing. And these days, it's often looked at through a psychological lens, something to be analyzed and understood. But no matter how it's been viewed, one thing remains constant. Shyness has the power to mask your true potential. It can make you doubt yourself, question your abilities, and hold you back from going after what you really want in life. But here's the thing, shyness is not a life sentence. It's not a label you have to wear forever. It's simply an obstacle that once overcome can lead you to incredible growth and self-discovery. Let's talk about Emperor Claudius for a second. You might know him as the Roman emperor, the guy in charge of this massive empire, but what history often forgets to mention is that Claudius was thought to be shy and introverted. In fact, he was often overlooked and underestimated because of it. People saw his shyness as a weakness, as a sign that he wasn't fit to lead, but Claudius proved them all wrong, didn't he? He rose above those perceptions, defied expectations, and became a truly remarkable emperor. His reign was marked by expansion, stability, and impressive achievements. Claudius's story is a powerful reminder that the way people perceive you doesn't have to define you. You have the power within you to overcome those labels, to break free from those limitations and achieve extraordinary things. Don't let shyness or any perceived weakness stop you from pursuing your dreams and making your mark on the world, because within you lies the potential for greatness, just waiting to be unleashed. Okay, let's get real for a second. We all have this gap between where we are and where we want to be, right? It's like this invisible space between what we dream of doing and what we actually do. That, my friends, is the confidence gap. It's that nagging voice in your head saying, you can't do that, or what if you fail? But here's the secret. Closing that gap is totally possible. It's about recognizing the thoughts and feelings that are holding you back and then taking action despite them. Think about it, have you ever wanted to talk to someone but that little voice told you they wouldn't be interested? Or maybe you had a brilliant idea but were too scared to share it. That's the confidence gap in action. The first step to bridging that gap is to simply become aware of it. Notice when those doubts creep in, when fear starts to paralyze you. Once you're aware of the gap, you can start to close it by taking small, consistent steps outside your comfort zone. Chapter 4. Feel it to heal it. Let's talk about emotions for a minute because they play a huge role in this whole shyness thing. You see, emotions are powerful, and they can either fuel our growth or keep us stuck. Fear, anger, sadness, these feelings are normal, but we can't let them control us, right? When you try to ignore your emotions, they tend to fester and grow stronger. So instead of pushing them down, acknowledge them. Say hello to that fear, that anxiety. Recognize it's there, but don't let it take the wheel. One of the best ways to deal with these emotions is to actually sit with them. Don't judge them. Don't try to change them. Just observe them. Notice where you feel them in your body, what sensations arise. This simple act of observation can be incredibly powerful. When you acknowledge and accept your emotions, you take away their power to control you. Chapter 5. Finding your center. Okay, let's talk about meditation for a second. I know it sounds a little woo-woo, but trust me on this. Meditation is like a superpower for your mind. It's about taking a few minutes each day to simply be present, to quiet the noise in your head and connect with your inner self. And guess what? You don't need any fancy equipment or years of training to meditate. You can do it anywhere, anytime. Just find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. It's that simple. As you breathe in, imagine yourself inhaling confidence and strength. As you breathe out, release any tension or doubt. Meditation helps you develop self-awareness, which is key to overcoming shyness. It allows you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, which can help you break free from negative self-talk and build your confidence. Chapter 6. The Power of Your Values. Let's talk about values, those core principles that guide your life. They're like your internal compass, pointing you in the right direction. When you live in alignment with your values, you feel a sense of purpose, of motivation, of knowing you're on the right path. Take some time to really think about what matters most to you. Is it honesty, kindness, creativity? Write those values down and keep them somewhere you can see them every day. Your values can be a source of strength, especially when you're feeling shy or insecure. When you're faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what would someone who embodies my values do? Let your values guide your actions and help you step outside your comfort zone. Remember, you have the power to create a life that's true to yourself, a life that's meaningful and fulfilling. Chapter 7. Growth is a journey. Here's the thing. Overcoming shyness isn't a destination, it's a journey. There's no finish line, no magic switch you flip and bam, you're suddenly the life of the party. It's about making a conscious decision to grow, to evolve, to step outside your comfort zone a little bit every day. And that, my friends, takes effort. It takes showing up for yourself, even when it's uncomfortable, even when that voice in your head is telling you to play it safe. Make a commitment to yourself to embrace challenges, to learn from your mistakes, and to never stop growing. Celebrate your progress no matter how small it may seem. Remember, you're on a journey of self-discovery, and every step you take, no matter how big or small, is a step in the right direction. So keep going, keep pushing yourself, and never ever give up on the amazing person you're becoming. Chapter 8. Challenge yourself daily. Let's talk about comfort zones for a second. They can be cozy, right? They feel safe and familiar. But here's the thing about comfort zones. Nothing grows there. If you want to overcome shyness, you have to be willing to step outside that comfort zone, to embrace the unfamiliar. And you know what? It doesn't have to be this big, scary thing. Start small. Challenge yourself to do one thing each day that makes you a little bit uncomfortable. Maybe it's saying hello to a stranger, maybe it's raising your hand in class, or maybe it's finally trying that new hobby you've been thinking about. The more you push yourself, the more you realize that you're capable of so much more than you thought possible. And as you start to conquer those small challenges, you'll build the confidence to tackle bigger and bolder ones. So, what's one small step you can take today to step outside your comfort zone? Chapter 9. The Power of Eye Contact. You know, eye contact is like this secret superpower. It can make you seem more confident, more trustworthy, and more approachable. But for someone who's shy, making eye contact can feel super awkward, right? It's like all of a sudden you become intensely aware of your own eyeballs. But here's the thing. Eye contact is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Start small. Next time you're talking to someone, try to hold their gaze for just a few seconds longer than you normally would. As you get more comfortable, you can gradually increase the duration. Here's a little trick: focus on one eye at a time, or look at the space between their eyebrows. It looks like you're making eye contact, even if you're not. And remember, eye contact is a two-way street. Don't be afraid to break eye contact every now and then to avoid staring. Chapter 10. Finding your voice, public speaking. Just the thought of it probably sends shivers down your spine, right? It's consistently ranked as one of people's biggest fears. But here's the thing. Everyone, and I mean everyone, gets nervous before a big presentation or speech. The key is to learn how to manage those nerves and channel that energy into a powerful performance. Start by practicing. A lot. Rehearse your speech in front of a mirror, record yourself, or present to a trusted friend or family member. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. And when the time comes to deliver your speech, remember to breathe. Take a few deep breaths before you begin, and focus on connecting with your audience. Public speaking is a skill that can be learned and mastered. With practice and preparation, you can overcome your fear and deliver a speech that captivates your audience. Outro: unleash your potential. Shyness can mask hidden talents and potential. Personal growth begins with a conscious decision to overcome shyness. Practical exercises and consistent effort can lead to improved confidence and a better life. Remember, overcoming shyness isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's about embracing your authentic self, quirks and all, and letting your true personality shine through. So go out there, take a chance on yourself, and show the world what you're capable of. Now, if you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up, share it with a friend who might need to hear this, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos on personal growth and self-discovery. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload.